And we're live. Hello everyone and welcome to Midgardia RPG. My name is Hikaru, and today we're playing Tales from the Yawning Portal. It's been a while. I have these players with me today.
Oh, shit, I'm first. Hello, I'm Sho. I'm playing Durand Al Copperkin, the Shape of the Shield sculptor, who is an ore-cutter dwarf.
Hi, I'm Zayo. I'm playing Deirdre Alistar. She is some kind of warlock, and she's also a changeling. But yeah, she's some kind of warlock. We don't know.
Hi, I'm Aster. I'm playing the Life Cleric and Street Preacher Victoria.
And I'm Matt. I am playing the indigo, troublesome kobold named and yeah, they're just going to get into mischief today. We'll see what happens.
That was trouble because you cut out for the name. Alright, so we've been playing through Forge of Fury. You guys have cleared out the first level, kinda skipped through most of the second level, entirely ignored the third, don't even know it exists, and for the most part wiped out everything in the Forge level, the Foundry level, except one room that you guys were too tired to do the night before because you had fought ghosts, skeletons, sukubai, and it was a tiring day.
We also made allies on that floor.
Yes, you have made allies of the Durgar who are now your friends.
I got a pet.
You have a pet animated armor that attacks anything that is not a dwarf.
Yes, well.
Which means Trouble has donned a disguise that makes him look like a dwarf, and I believe Deirdre
looks like a dwarf right now, changeling.
Yeah. So
she's enjoying the beard. It's interesting.
Love it.
So
it's a fun experience.
I mean, yeah. This is the interesting bit because Victoria, you were away helping some villagers who had gotten some kind of sickness that they said was a plague. It turned out it wasn't a plague, but you helped them anyways.
Locals.
Mm-hmm.
Through Torm, all things are possible.
Yep. And made your way back and made your way down into the Foundry level to find, well, one of your companions. Durand is there, and a bunch of dwarves. Some weirder than others.
Oh, look, Victoria has returned.
Greetings, friends. I have returned victoriously.
Did you name yourself Victoria just so you could say something like that?
I do not understand the question.
Yes, you did. Okay, good to know.
I love it.
The sickness is gone?
Indeed.
Fantastic. Well, we have apparently only one level to go.
And I arrived just in time to see us to victory.
A strange indigo kobold comes up to you with the tail and says, "Hello, my dwarf." It is definitely trouble. It is fooling no one except maybe an animated suit of armor.
Hello, dwarf.
Oh.
Hmm?
Yeah, as soon as she comes out, I'm pretty sure that...
Oh, yeah.
Polishing, and he's like, no, behave.
The animated armor sees you and it's like, attack!
No.
Poor animated armor. He just wants to attack things.
Yeah, well, there will be a dragon at some point, maybe.
Oh, also, apparently there's a dragon here somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we know where it is.
We know
did
what
you
level
know?
it's on, not where it
yes.
is on that level.
I guess. So, do you want to clean out the last room in this place? Or the last room on this
Let's
floor?
go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure Victoria would be interested in the fact that last room that is left was supposedly a temple, and
Meh.
it has been desecrated.
We don't know that.
Garrett
Is
told
it
you
a
guys.
Torm's?
Oh.
No.
I'm not telling her that.
I'm not
Unless
telling
it's
her that.
Torm's temple, she doesn't care.
That's fair.
Alright, well, let's go.
Let's head down.
Okay.
Wait, down?
Not down. Head into the other place on this floor.
The last room?
Yes, the last room on this floor.
I
Which floor are we on? I can't tell.
I can't tell either.
think we're on the 4th floor.
There we go.
So what room? It's this one down here?
No,
No,
it
that's
is
the
the
kitchen.
north
This way.
west.
Okay. Fine, I guess we can go take a look.
Awesome.
Don't forget to bring your pet along.
Oh, I'm going to.
You guys probably would have heard some noises coming from that room. Alright, so you get to that room, the room's door. The door itself has an inscription written in a foul-looking language. Does any of you know how to speak
Do.
Orc?
I
Nope.
know Gobble. So no.
Okay,
Nope.
cool. So there's some scratching on the door. You guys have no idea what it says.
Okay.
I'd like to check the door for trap.
Armor.
Okay. Give me a investigation check.
Seems fine.
Yep, seems fine.
I'd like to open the door.
Alrighty.
I wish this thing would stop pinging.
Why is that there?
Armor, no, we can't hit him.
What enemy? This room.
Haru, do I hear anything?
We'll see. This room was once a shrine to the gods of the dwarves. Earl, please don't step on the fucking book. Get.
Earl, if you wreck my books, I'm gonna come over there and throw you in a freaking bucket of water.
Ah, I'm not the only one who...
The walls are carved with their dour images, and a low stone altar stands at the western end of the room. Stone benches have been smashed and thrown askew, and the icons of the gods have been defaced. Atop the altar, arms folded over his chest, lies the ancient corpse of a dwarf warrior in plate armor. Bones lie heaped around the altar's base, and at its foot crouches the desiccated body of an orc in studded leather.
Good. Also,
Well-
plate. I kind of want to spend some time trying to fix this.
How about later?
But
Later.
Wait,
yeah, we should probably...
I'd like to slow lob a rock at this corpse. Like a shot put
which one?
at the orc corpse.
The orc corpse. Okay. Sure.
Why do
I
we have
get a
that?
6.
Oh, that's a crit fail.
You
You
hit
hit the skeleton piles.
you hit the skeleton piles and they kind of clatter onto the body of the orc that is on the ground, and the orc shudders and begins to move.
Glaive up, ready to go.
Called
Armor,
it.
you can attack that. Oh, shoot, I have to actually...
As it
So-
stirs, some of the bones that were disturbed as well
Yep.
form into a pair of towering skeletons clutching great clubs. The dead orc warrior looks up at you and grins evilly, green fire burning in its hate-filled eyes as it stands.
It's a one.
Ooh, they're big.
Yeah,
Oh,
She
they
said they were
sure
towering.
are.
she said they were towering skeletons. Hikari, do you want me to just have the armor go on my turn, or do you want me to roll its initiative too?
Yeah, let it go on your turn.
Okay. Wow. Also, it didn't
Hey,
ever
guess who
change.
goes first?
Yeah, the white.
The
I
white.
mean,
The name is right there.
mm-hmm.
Why does it say twice?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is weird. Mm-hmm.
Alright, this is going for Durand.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
Wow. That was a 10.
Yeah. No. It gets a raised
Oh.
eyebrow in return.
Okay, well, since that didn't work, it's just gonna try and swing his sword at you.
Nope.
13. Wow.
Mm-mm.
I'm rolling great today.
Yeah.
You guys will be fine. Victoria, there's a lot of undead in the room.
It sure seems like it. Victoria will start a fire.
At the white? 13.
No. It's at 14.
Alright, so it's 1d8 damage. Ooh,
Ooh.
nice.
Nice.
Delightful.
Don't you mean delightful?
No.
Alright, Durin.
Okay. Well, this is. You know what? Durand is gonna go around the white. And animated armor is gonna go on the other side. Then he's going to whap.
Oh,
No, you're
Or
not.
double crit fail.
As
Amazing.
soon as I said that, I was like, it'd be really funny if it. Hey, at least the animated armor gets it because he's got advantage as well. And he
Yeah,
maxed
that's
out
true.
too.
God, and I'm pretty sure animated armor counts as magical weapon.
I mean, it's
It's
magic.
animated.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. And then, using the rest of my movement, I'm just gonna. How sturdy do those benches look?
They're made of stone, but they are crumbling.
They are dwarven made, though.
They are
Yeah,
dwarven
so
made.
I'm just gonna hop on top of it to
Okay.
give Deirdre a little help.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna need it.
Yep.
Because guess who has no magical weapon?
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright.
Okay. I'm gonna stab this guy. Or at least attempt to. 18.
18. Pretty sure that hits.
4 slashing damage.
Is your glaive magical? It is not. Alright. That kind of goes through the white.
Yeah. Guys, Deirdre's gonna be useless in this fight. Just a warning.
You can do the skeletons. I'm pretty sure they don't have magic resistance.
But slashing.
Oh.
And
Oh.
my damaging spells are necrotic.
Oh.
I
He's
guess I'll
gonna be useless, and I'm done.
Pick a brick?
I'm pretty sure my glaive does more damage than a brick.
Travel will move up. They got their shield out and their +1 magical rapier. They draw it as they come in, and they're going to take a stab.
12 misses.
12. That's kind of sad. We're going to use cunning action, disengage with the bonus, and then step back a little bit.
Wimp.
Actually, I can only step back 5 feet, so there I am.
All right. Towering skeleton moves forward, and this one's gonna go after Daedry with its great club. That's gonna be an 8.
Misses.
Really? You sure?
Yeah, I know it's a surprise, but
Ah, fuck.
yeah, I saw that coming.
I knew, but if I hadn't, the other one would have gotten it anyway.
And then you would have gotten 2 attacks.
Yeah, no thanks.
14.
That's good. No.
These things aren't. I'm not rolling very high today.
Car, I double crit failed on my first roll. I think that.
All right, white now has advantage on you, and isn't that delicious? It's gonna try and life drain you again.
Is it?
16.
No.
All right. Well, how about a natural 20?
Oh, at least it wasn't the life drain.
Oh
I
god,
know.
yeah, you're so lucky. So that's 14 slashing damage. As it just slashes with its long sword across your side.
Mm-hmm.
Victoria.
Alright. Let's try a spell at the northern skeleton.
Wisdom save. Nope, that's the white. Oh yeah, this guy has absolutely no wisdom. Yeah.
Cool.
And it's paralyzed.
Be still, monster, before his might.
I'm just gonna use that.
Yeah, it's... Ogre is humanoid, technically. Isn't it?
I mean, it's large undead. It's an ogre, so yeah, it would count as it's undead, but
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's made of bones.
oh, are they?
Let's not worry about that at this point. Figure it out.
And it's a good point. I will see what the Googles say.
What do the Googles say?
Okay, ogres cannot be targeted by charmed person, therefore it would not work on the skeleton ogre.
Alright. Do you want to try and step the white?
The white is an ogre as well. Not an ogre, it's a orc. Oh wait, orcs are not. Yeah.
Orc.
So you want to go after the white instead?
Sure, that's the one that works.
Okay.
Ah.
Oh,
What happened?
Shit, I did not mean to do that. Crap.
Turn it or went bye-bye.
Yes,
oh,
it did.
It didn't just hide it. Okay.
Yeah, I pressed stop to stop the timer, and instead of stopping the timer, it just
It
stopped the
stopped.
battle.
Alright, do you want us
Whoops.
to re-roll and then
Well,
just...
we won.
Yay!
No, that's not how it works.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
I think that's how it works.
You did actually manage to try to stop the white, though.
Wow.
This was a 14, I believe.
Yeah, just put in. We have the initiative on the top. I'm just gonna add one of them because they were going together, anyways.
Okay. Deirdre got a
No! Dang it! Every time I'm trying to change my thing, somebody asks. I'm pretty sure that was a 14. Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, guys. I was trying to
And
stop it from.
Victoria's was a 17.
Wait, why was yours a trouble? Yours wasn't a 6 or a 9, was it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, it was. It was
Oh,
We
absolutely
both
terrible.
rolled the exact same thing.
Oh, and you have the okay.
All right, the ogre. The white was going first.
Yeah, but it already went.
Aster, make sure to add Victoria back into the initiative. You had a 17.
Yes.
How do I do that?
Just re-roll initiative, and then in the turn order, you'll be able to edit your own if you click on the number.
Cool.
There you go, Kern.
All right. So the white was first. When did the ogres go?
They went at the end, actually. They rolled crap.
Yep, they rolled a 9 and a 6. Or not a 9 is. Yeah, I think that was it.
Okay, so there we go. So it was Victoria's turn, and now it is Duran's turn.
Yep, okay, so that guy is now held. Doot, doot,
Mhm.
doot, doot, doot. So animated armor is going to scuttle on the other side of the skeleton to get rid of that so that there's no more advantage. Durand is going to smack him with a shield, hopefully this time. Ooh, yes he is.
Nice.
And this is bludgeoning damage. Whoa, okay. So that's 22 damage to him.
Oh god, and that's doubled, so that's 44.
No, Karu. It already was doubled. It added the additional
No,
dice.
it's vulnerable. to
Bludgeoning to
Vulnerable.
a skeleton.
Yeah,
Forgot.
yeah, these things are vulnerable to bludgeoning. You shatter some bones there.
So it's not dead yet?
It's not dead yet.
It already is dead.
I mean, it's not dead again yet.
It doesn't
still
go
moving.
down.
Oh my god! I didn't realize that the animated armor had 2 attacks. Whoops. Okay,
Isn't
Well-
an attack also bludgeoning?
it is.
Oh gosh.
So the first one is probably not going to hit.
11 actually hits. It's a
Okay.
skeleton. It's a
And
huge.
the
Skeleton.
So 16 and 10.
16. Yeah, the first 16 is enough to bring it down.
Okay, then. Dang it! I would have had him move on if.
Too late.
I know. Hey, you're not the DM.
That's what you, that's what you get for attacking twice immediately.
Well, I wasn't sure how
Uh-huh.
bloody well off it, or bloody not well off it was. Okay, so I'm just gonna do.
You just
He
did
doesn't-
44 damage on it.
I know. How much? Was this? 20. Okay, that's all because he couldn't move anymore if he wanted to.
All right, Daedry.
Okay, I just saw Durand and that armor take out a skeleton immediately, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna leave that to you guys. And she's going to attack the white.
Okay.
With advantage.
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh, auto crit too if it hits.
Mm-hmm.
18.
18 hits.
So double damage, right?
Yep.
If I could roll decently for my damage.
Double dice. So roll another dice.
Yeah, roll a
D10.
d10.
Ooh,
Yes.
you were saying?
Thank you.
So that's 15. That would be
Ah,
slashing.
7.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I told you.
I mean, you still see him take some damage. It's just not as much as you'd hope.
Deirdre's just pouty because, like, I want a magical glaive. Do you know how hard it is to find a magical glaive?
Troll will move up and stab it.
Okay.
Ooh.
18 hits.
Alright. So that's 13 and then doubling.
So you get 1d8 and 1d6.
Uh-huh.
And it's a magical weapon.
So
So
that's
20.
20 damage. Oh, you know what? It had 20 hit points.
Nice.
Nice.
So,
You
yay, hold
take
person.
down the white. Thanks to the hold person.
Okay, bonus action, disengage back up a little bit. Pass turn.
All right. You're dead, but your companion is not. And yeah, it's gonna go after Durand.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I wonder.
Ha! Lol.
10!
No. I don't. Yeah, no.
Victoria. You guys were so worried about this room last time.
Because we hadn't had a long rest. Oh.
Victoria, you hit its armor and it just clangs off.
Bigger than I thought.
Alright, Durand, show them how it's done.
Yep. Well, firstly, both my animated armor and I. One, two, three. Animated armor goes there. I go here.
Well, this skeleton's gone.
Yep.
21.
Yep.
13, so 26.
Alright.
And then,
That's a decent chunk.
boom, 16.
Still up.
And boom, another 10.
Still up, but barely.
Done.
I mean, the other one went down because you freaking
Because I
crit
crit
on it.
on it and did 44 damage in a single hit.
Oof.
16,
Okay.
8 slashing.
So 4.
That's enough. It is not resistant to slashing.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
You manage to sever its spine and it just collapses into a heap again.
That was interesting.
Hmm.
You okay,
Mhm.
Durand?
Yeah, I'm fine, and I'm just gonna kind of smack my own shoulder and cast Cure Wounds on myself.
I'm gonna start looking around the room for anything that might be valuable.
Do not touch that dwarf corpse. At least not at the moment.
Why would I?
Also, that dwarf corpse hasn't moved at all, has it?
Nope.
Cool. And then, just to be clear, armor, don't attack them. Because I know it wasn't 10 minutes, but you know. I'm going to examine the dwarf corpse and his plate mail and all that junk.
Alright, so give me an investigation check, Show, and Zio, give me a perception check.
Can I assist his investigation check?
Sure.
Cool.
22
18.
perception.
Alright, so Daedry, you first. You look through the room and rummage through the bones near the altar. You find that there was probably other adventurers that came through here that didn't fare as well as you did. You find a sack with 280 gold. And a bone scroll case.
Cool.
Are you gonna open it?
I'm not dumb and I don't know enough about magic. I will keep it, but I will not open it.
Okay. Trouble's asking what's in the scroll case.
I don't know.
And
If
anyway,
I
were
move
you
it back
helping
and
me?
forth, can I hear that something's in it?
Yes.
Mm,
You assume it's paper. Just given the fact that it's pretty light and the way it sounds inside.
Hey, Durand,
Hmm.
you know magic shit, right?
Some.
Probably more than me. Do you want to take a look at this?
Sure, after I'm finished here.
Okay.
Alright, so Durand, you investigate this dwarven corpse.
Mm-hmm.
And as you read the runes and inscriptions and look over the armor that this dwarf had, you come to the description. You come to the word is failing me right now. Conclusion.
Conclusion or
Realization
Either.
that this body is most likely Durgeddon himself.
Oh.
He probably made his last stand here and took down the orcs. that were here to kill him.
Okay. Does it look like it was kind of propped up, like with respect, or just that it fell?
Mm. You get the sensation. Actually, give me an Arcana check.
Oh, I don't have advantage, so 16.
Okay. You can't decipher some of the runes placed around the body and on the body itself, but you do recognize their orcish in origin. You get the feeling that orc shamans of some kind probably did something to the body, probably to make sure it could not rise, and then left these orcs and ogres to kind of guard. They didn't like this guy. They didn't want him to come back.
Yeah, I'll bet. The armor itself, can I tell if there's anything magical about it, like any of the runes in particular?
No, and if it did, it's most likely that it was basically unenchanted by the orcs themselves.
By the assholes. Alright, but it is full plate, yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'll take it.
You're gonna...
After... Well, would he though? Dilemmas.
This is the king under the mountain. Are you gonna steal his armor?
I mean, it is an inheritance of a sort.
Grave robber.
Shut up. I'm gonna kind of mutter a prayer under my breath and ask belatedly for forgiveness and say that I will use this armor to help clear out the rest of...
Oh my god, you are
Oh,
grave
what?
robbing.
Shut up! I'll put it back.
I don't believe you.
If it was just me, I wouldn't believe me either, but it's Duran, so he probably will. But
Will
we
he?
need every... Yes, we need every bit of advantage we can get against a fucking dragon. Oh yeah, actually. Karu, so these runes, were they carved into the,
Yeah.
stone? Okay. Don't suppose I could use mold
It
earth
is
to
not a
kinda, like-
coffin. It is a shrine.
Oh. Don't suppose I could use mold earth to kind of disrupt the runes?
Considering it can be used to create difficult terrain, sure.
Okay. So I will use that to remove the runes around him.
Okay. You don't see any difference, but it makes you feel a bit better about, the fact that this poor dwarf has been basically his remains stayed here because the orcs wanted to make sure he couldn't come back and haunt them.
Yep. Like I said, I will promise the corpse to clear this out. And then make it habitable for dwarves again.
You kind of already promised that to a ghost.
I know! I promised it to the ghost, I didn't promise it to this corpse. Which is my ancestor, so...
Yeah,
I'll
you
do
promised
that,
that
and
to Arundel, not
Yes.
Durgeddon.
I know, but I will renew that promise. I am not, so you can shut it. Also, what's up with you and grave robbing, Ms. I just grabbed a sack of something from a pile of adventurer bones.
Yeah, the thing is, adventurers know that if they die, they're gonna get looted. This was a leader of this whole entire civilization, wasn't he?
The circle of looting.
And anyway, at least it's in the hand of a dwarf and not in the hand of an orc.
Technically, it wasn't in the hand of an orc.
It wouldn't have fit an orc to begin with.
Yeah, well, shut up.
I
Well-
mean, if it's magic, it would have actually.
Well, yes.
But it's not magic anymore. That was already said.
Yeah.
If
It
it
might
was
have had
magic,
magic,
it's not.
but yeah. It's hard to
What's
tell.
the point of taking it if it's not magic then? Why not leave it
It's-
here and respect the body?
First, it's inheritance. Second, who's to say that I can't make it magical later?
Mm,
Now,
Still
let's...
looting. Still grave robbing.
Hey, Armor. You can take a half-hearted swing.
I look like a dwarf right now. Fuck you.
It starts to swing towards Victoria.
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm gonna snicker a bit because, yeah. but I am gonna stop it before it actually hits her and kind of pat it. There you go.
Deirdre's just smirking at you.
Mm-hmm. Brat. But you can tell that Durand is used to this kind of barb because he's actually grinning about it
Mm-hmm.
and doesn't seem offended at all.
Okay, let's be honest. If you got offended by Deirdre, you would
Oh,
have stopped traveling with her.
He would
ages
not have
ago.
been able to put up with her through after the first adventure if he got offended that easily.
Yeah, she's kind of a shit.
Uh-huh.
A fun
Alright.
shit, but a shit.
Ah, crap. Well, Roll20 just
Oh.
interrupted its connection.
Seems fine on our side.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna try refreshing.
Alright, so you guys head back to the main hallway. I'll
Yeah.
move show, or I tried to move show. There we go.
So now are we going to go down to the next level?
Sure. Unless there's anything else on this one. Well, there wasn't anything else on this one.
I think
Well,
that was the last room.
That was the last room on this one. So we'll go down to the next level and then...
Yeah, so you guys recall that you had seen that the chasm kind of had it seemed to go towards the place where you hear the dwarves, the Durgar, working on weapons in the forge area. But the only way down seemed to be a weathered chain ladder that you had run into on the opposite side. And,
I mean...
And then there was the mushroom floor you skipped.
Oh, that's... Yeah, okay. That's why.
So,
We
where do you want
we
to go?
could definitely... Well...
What's behind this door, Karu?
That's where the
That-
forge is.
And and also there was one part that they said that their matriarch was? That we
Yeah,
should-
behind the...
That's the door over here.
Yeah.
And we were told to leave it.
Well, yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, clearly. So, I am going to... Because I don't want to go down to fight a dragon when I'm not at full health. I'm gonna look at the person who is the cleric.
We could just take a short rest and
I
you
mean,
can
yeah,
use
we
that
could do
guy.
that too. Sure,
We're not in that much of a rush.
that's true.
I'm just
Wait.
picturing you guys going, waking up, defeating this, these undead, and then coming back to have breakfast.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's basically what we did, let's be
Uh-huh.
honest.
Second
Morning
breakfast.
exercise.
Oh gosh, so these Durgar see Durand now in full plate.
Pretty shiny full plate, too.
Mm-hmm.
He gave
So,
you
at
suspicious
least you
looks.
can use a hit die now.
Yes, I definitely want to. Eh. Yay! I'm topped off, thank
Sweet.
goodness. And I didn't have to use my second spell slot.
Let's head down then.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so, are you guys going to the stairs? Oh, the chain ladder you saw last time?
I mean, that's
Giant pit, yeah.
Alright, so you guys make your way there. It's a bit of a trek because you have to go up north, go down that hallway, and then down, and we're not gonna bother with that. You make it back to the chasm. There's nothing but darkness below. You hear the splashing of waters and the roar of a waterfall. You're on a small ledge, partially hidden by a spur of rock, and there is a old chain ladder that leads downwards.
How sturdy does it look?
It looks like, it looks like besides making sure your foot doesn't slip on the fact that it is wet, it looks sturdy enough.
Okay.
Someone with dark vision go down first, maybe.
The
alright.
kobold will go if you want him to.
Okay.
Okay. Why don't you guys put yourself in order that you want to go down? And then I'll copy paste you guys to the bottom layer.
Alright. Whoop. And whoop.
How are you making the animated armor go down?
It's still, it can climb.
Can it?
Can it? I don't think it's
It's-
that
It's
dexterous.
got gauntlets. It's got gauntlets and everything. It's got fingers. It can hold.
Shove it in the barrel and toss it over the waterfall. It'll
No.
survive.
No,
I vote for that.
no,
Why
you don't
not?
get to. Cause,
It'll work.
no, because then we won't be able to actually get it.
I mean, you could order it to once it's down at the bottom to get to land and wait for us.
I mean,
I
If I
will.
had-
I will point out, Aster, continual flame does cost 50 gold. I think.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
expensive.
That's fine.
All right.
but yeah, it literally has gloves and everything. I wouldn't say make it do like parkour, cause yeah, no. But climbing down a ladder could do. Though good luck trying to get it to stealth. Ain't gonna happen.
You can't turn that off, can you?
What?
No.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Her glove is now permanently on fire with the Torm's raging fury.
We're gonna die.
All right. Show, give me a strength check for the animated armor,
Strength check, okay.
because I don't think it's trained in athletics.
Nope.
Okay.
This is why I'm going after the armor.
The armor starts going down, but you know, this thing is slippery. It is not meant for climbing, and it misses eventually a ring.
Mm-hmm.
Tries its best to hold itself in place, but it's heavy. And it falls.
Can I try and grab it?
I don't think you're going to be able to grab it entirely because it's an animated suit of armor. You might end up with a hand in it.
Well,
Isn't
don't
it
want-
basically dropping down towards your head right now?
No, it probably like falls off of it. It
Okay.
doesn't necessarily have to take down the two that are under it.
Okay.
Are you gonna do
I just
anything?
imagine that Looney Tunes whistle and then waiting to hear a crash at the end.
You know, I'm really annoyed with her, and I'm very tempted just to blast Featherfall and go after it.
Well, it's disappearing down into the darkness.
I know. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Featherfall, and I'm gonna go after it.
You can cast Featherfall on it.
Featherfall on it and myself and anybody else who wants to jump.
Okay.
I'm gonna continue climbing. I don't trust it.
Same here.
That's fine.
I'll enthusiastically jump off.
Of course, Victoria would. Okay, so Duron, the animated armor, and Victoria make it down to the bottom pretty much at the same time as Trouble.
Or we
Probably
make- okay.
a bit faster just because, I mean, Featherfall is pretty slow. Does it have a rate of fall?
It
I think
does.
so.
60 feet per
60
round.
feet per round. So it's actually pretty
So
fast.
you guys make it down before Trouble.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's actually fairly fast.
What?
But
Well, you're climbing, so I think that slows it down.
Yeah, so I got like 45.
Yeah. All right, so you eventually make it down.
that wasn't cast with the spell slot, because it was my mage initiate. Or magic initiate. So don't take my spell slot, thank you.
A thundering spray of water fills this chamber, pooling and flowing out to join a larger river to the north. The air is damp, and the roar of the waterfall is deafening. A broad ledge heads north towards the river and then turns out of sight to the east. The muddy bank of the pool looks disturbed by tracks of some kind.
What kind of tracks?
Give
Did
me a
they look,
survival
say...
check.
Okay. I'm probably gonna suck at this.
I'll help you.
Cool. I'll need all the help I can get. Oh, I'm trained in it. I got a 16 both times, okay.
How is it that I'm trained? I have. Okay.
Because I'm not a wise character.
Yeah, well, I need high wisdom.
You look at the tracks. You're pretty sure they're a large reptilian creature with 4 feet and a long tail. The tracks lead away from the hard stone of the ledge to the north where they can't be seen and into the water.
So I'm sorry, this away?
Mm,
Or were you talking...
no, to the north.
Yeah, it's got to go north because that's where the waterfall is, eh?
No, the waterfall is right to your south.
Right.
Yeah,
So
you
it's
can
got to
see
come
the-
in here and then go either this way or that way.
Yeah. I mean, it basically disappears into the river. And as you guys move slightly to the north trying to follow this, you do see a fast-moving underground river, which is roaring from east to west. And there's a stone bridge.
Okay.
And then on the north side of the bridge, you can tell there's a ledge that continues on to the east.
Right.
Yeah, I think we should stealth as much as possible down here.
Good luck.
It says
Wait.
attempt.
With animated armor and new plate mail?
I said attempt.
Okay. Well, And-
Karu, do I see a tunnel down this way? Or is that just...
Where?
Oh no. I don't have
It
dark
was an
vision,
alcove.
so I had to move closer to see anything.
Hmm.
Wait.
yeah, it was an alcove.
Alright, give me some stealth checks then.
This is gonna go very, very poorly. Oh, I actually rolled really well without disadvantage. Clang, clang, clang. Because animated armor.
Not the
Oh.
stealthiest group. 22, 10, 17 to 12. Alright.
I mean, for me, a 10 is really good, and that was with
It's
disadvantage.
completely average.
Yeah, but for me, it's really good. Plate mail. So I guess we're going north-ish over that bridge. Okay.
I really wish I had dark vision right now.
Hikaru, can I just kind of leave the animated armor and say that he's coming with us? Because it's off to try
Sure.
and get both of them. Okay. And then I'll just, I guess, drag his token
I'm
out.
going to let Trouble go on ahead a bit, just because he can scout.
Yeah,
and,
that's-
you know.
I suppose. Oh. This is gonna be bad.
After a short distance, the ledge leading east bends to the south, and a second bridge surmounts the river.
This is going to be bad.
Shovel is tiptoeing as lightly as they can.
Keeping ahead of the noisy people.
Durand, stop.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Can you give me a dexterity saving throw?
Yeah. 1 second. I'm gonna fail this. Yep.
Ooh.
I don't have disadvantage, but that was still a 6. The bridge probably. Oh.
Alright, so as Durand starts to cross the bridge, the weight of dwarf in full plate armor makes the bridge start to collapse, and he's already out in the center and is unable to stop or get to safety as falling timbers and stones fall with him into the current.
Which way is the...
Left.
It's going away from the room. It is going
Oh, really? Hold on.
from east to west, so it is going the other way.
Is there any way I can catch myself on the other side of the bridge?
Oh.
Hold
I
on,
mean, there
I
are
need to
rocks.
find fast flowing river. Okay, so you fall into the river. This river is moving fast, and it is pulling you away immediately. Give me a strength saving throw.
I can sort of do that, except I'm not trained in it. Oop! Never
Oh,
mind.
Wow. Nat 20.
Grab.
Okay, so you fall into the river, take the first damage, and then as you're getting pulled back, manage to catch onto the ledge and pull yourself up, probably with Daedry's help and Victoria, who are on that side. And you manage to climb out of the water. There is now no bridge,
Great.
however.
Awesome.
Does it look like something if you took a running jump you could get across?
Uh,
I mean, it's only 10 feet.
yeah, it is 10 feet.
Because I really don't want to leave Trouble there by himself. So Deirdre is
Ah.
gonna back up to the wall
Okay.
and then run and jump.
Do you want to get shield launched? That could be my assisting.
I mean, sure, if you're willing to give me a launch.
Karu,
Okay.
gonna angle it just like I did with our luchador, our lucha dwarf.
All right. So you have aid.
So what am I rolling?
It would be an athletics check.
11 with advantage.
Amazing.
I'm more acrobatic than athletic.
All right, give me a dexterity check.
Dex check.
Save. Sorry, save.
Okay. I mean, they're the same for me. 19.
Okay, so you jump, and it's not quite as amazing as the initial jump you saw your companions do, and fall kind of short onto the edge, onto the ledge, and trailing into the water. You take 1 bludgeoning damage, but you manage to catch yourself on the remains of the bridge and pull yourself up before the river takes hold of you.
I roll forward. It's like, okay, I plan to do that. I'm okay. Plan to do that.
So, could I take a minute and form a grappling hook,
Sure.
and then
I mean, no, we aren't.
no, not at all. Tie it to a rope that I've got, and try and find something to hook it to on the other side.
I mean, there is the remains of the bridge.
Okay,
You could probably
Then
try.
I'll do that, and I will tie it to the other end of the remains of the bridge.
Okay.
'Cause, just in case. And I'm gonna try it on this side to this side. Because I'm not sure if I'm gonna try and pull... yeah, might as well pull myself along. Because I'm already wet. Does that look like it's more perilous? Whatever.
What do you want to do? Sorry.
I want to try and kind of... I was gonna try and jump, but dwarven stubby legs, so I think I might rather just try and pull myself across the rope.
Shimmy across with the rope aiding you.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, the river is pretty deep, but you're basically just grabbing hold of the rope and
Yep,
swimming across.
That's correct.
Okay. Yeah. That's not difficult to do.
Okay. I don't have to roll anything?
Actually, it is a pretty strong flowing river,
Uh-huh.
'cause waterfall.
Uh-huh.
Give me a strength save.
Would I have advantage since I've got the rope to help me?
Sure.
21.
Okay, make it
God.
across.
All right.
Victoria will try to follow.
All right, give me a strength save. Yeah, 21 works.
Should I? Yeah, I'm gonna try and get the animated armor across too. It doesn't float or anything, does it?
No.
Didn't think so.
Armor.
Okay. I didn't. Magic. So I guess I'll just roll strength. Oh, okay. It's gone. Unless there's a way for it to catch itself. I doubt it.
Give me a dex save.
Nope. It's gone.
Yeah, you see the animated armor slip its hands off of the rope and disappear under the water.
Maybe you should have left your pet upstairs.
Wait, you can see that.
Yes, I can see that. I'm like, Yeah, I was gonna say just delete the token.
I'm just like, I'm gonna put it in the wall. Wait a minute. All right.
Yeah, well, that's
So
unfortunate.
as these two are crossing, wait, stay there. The kobold, what are you up to as the others try to cross?
Hiding.
Hiding. Okay, that sounds like a great idea. Because as the two last ones are standing there watching the disappearance of your animated friend, I need both of you to give me dexterity saving throws.
Great.
Just those two?
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, I don't have advantage,
Durand.
but a 7. I'm not dexterous. Are you surprised?
No.
Not
But
really.
oh, Durand.
Victoria, you two. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rip
this is
us.
gonna
For
be
those listening,
great.
a 7 and a 4.
Thankfully, I have another character.
Oh, well, it doesn't. Fucking thanks.
Oh.
11 d8.
Oh.
Wait, it's a D8? Not a
Oh.
D6?
11
Yeah, I'm dead.
d8.
11 D.
Yeah, it's a young dragon.
Okay, so you two cross and are staring at your friend disappear down the river, and no one notices a black head come out of the water and just spit an acid line that covers both of you with 55 points of acid damage.
Yeah, I'm definitely at least unconscious, but also...
11 D8.
It's a dragon.
It's a dragon.
This is what I was dreading the entire time.
Yeah, me too.
Sorry,
That's why I was
guys.
trying. That's why I was trying to bring the animated armor, who was immune. Oh, it's not immune to acid, but it is immune to poison.
Oh god. Okay, yeah. Luckily, you don't go into negative your health points, because that would have killed you instantly.
Yeah.
So Durand's still alive, but he's down.
Yes, and so is Victoria. They just both drop. What happened to Victoria's
Health bar?
health?
Weird.
That was weird.
Oh, it just camouflage.
All signs of the dragon disappear. What do you two do as you see your companions just collapse to the ground under the weight of acid?
Panic for a moment. And then I'm going to look at Trouble and be like, keep an eye out. Yell if you see that again. And then
Well,
step
we're gonna-
forward and feed Victoria a healing potion. Because Victoria's a cleric, she can get Durand up.
Okay. So Victoria, that's 2d4 plus 2. And Trouble, give me a perception check. All right. You notice oh Oh, he is trained in stealth. Let me roll for him just in case.
Ah. How about you don't?
Yeah, how
Oh my
about you
God.
don't?
Okay. You see ripples in the water from the direction you judge the,
We don't know.
I don't know yet.
I guess it doesn't matter, honestly. There's only one way out of this. It is flattery and bribery.
You see the rippling of water as the dragon swims just underneath the surface and seems to be making her way to kind of cut you guys off from this side.
Alright, I would like to go over to the side of the pool, and I would like to take my coin pouch and start emptying gold and stuff into the water. And then I would like to start saying apologies in Draconic, pleading for the lives of my companion.
I mean,
I lose all my gold and platinum, or all my gold and silver at this point.
Alright, you see this black dragon head peek out of the water and just like swim closer and start like looking at the coins and watching you. No,
Alright, when they come closer, I put it on. I put it on the ground, and I kind of leave it there, and then I look in my pockets for other things to kind of give them. And I was like, "Sorry for disturbing you." I'm saying all this in Draconic, by the way. We're sorry for disturbing you. We just wanted to bring you treasure. I'm so sorry. We didn't mean to wake you up from your nap. And oh my god, I don't want to die. But yeah, the kobold starts going into like kind of quiet murmurings as they get stared down by this dragon. But essentially, they are hardcore bribing it with like everything they have in their possession.
Alright, well, you have them suitably distracted as Victoria casts Cure Wounds
Oh my
on
God.
Durand.
Oof, oof, my heart. And then
Deirdre is like motioning and trying to keep them quiet as Trouble is distracting the dragon.
yes, and then in return, as soon as I come back to, oh my god, I'm panicking, so I maxed that. Wow, right back at you, Victoria.
Alright, so you guys pick yourselves up off of the floor and turn to see a babbling kobold just getting rid of all the gold and silver and everything of worth on his body just to keep this dragon busy. The dragon finally, like, kind of crawls up onto the ledge for a bit and goes, "Huh, I see you are, you know how to flatter a dragon," she says. In Draconic, so I don't know who else knows Draconic.
Not me.
Nope.
Yep. Well, I was raised in a home with a dragon, so I think I know a couple things. But yeah, just please don't kill us. We didn't mean to disturb your sleep. If there was a doorbell or a letter slot, we would have used it. The kobold is like shaking right now.
Well,
Oh,
that's
poor
what
Trouble.
that's what you get for disturbing a dragon in her nest. I suppose I might be convinced to not eat you all, but in return you will have to leave proper offerings, all of you.
Yeah, I'm looking at the dragon very, very intently.
Like, yeah, Deirdre is watching that as well. Like, she's curious and she's showing awe. Like, she's never seen a dragon this big. But you can tell she can't understand a word that's being said right now.
Oh,
Mhm.
I'm watching for a very different reason. If you,
Deirdre is fascinated.
yeah, one hand is kind of like resting on the stone of the wall, getting ready to cast Mold Earth to make another freaking relief.
Yeah, you know what? The kobold will basically come tell you that it's time to give your offerings, guys. And the kobold is kind of looking at you and winking really, really, really hard in their forward-facing eyes. Like, it's time to leave the offerings that we discussed. You know, the gold we found.
Mm-hmm. Well, Karu, I have had experience making art of dragons for quite some time now. Could I have advantage on an Arcana check to make a really impressive-looking relief of this dragon?
Sure.
Cool. Would that be an Arcana check? Since I'm using it to... Bam!
Holy shit.
The most impressive artwork of this
Is that
dragon.
the second time you've nat 20 doing an...
Yes.
You guys are getting good at ingratiating yourselves to evil dragons. This one's a lot bigger than the tiny wyvern you found. Well, not he wasn't a wyvern. He was a proper white dragon, but he was just a baby.
Baby.
Yeah, I know. And
You can tell this one's still young, but quite large.
But yeah, this is going to be a rather impressive relief of this dragon standing over a huge hoard of treasure. And if I can, I'd like to actually even kind of put in a few real gold coins into the relief.
Okay.
Just to make it more impressive, and then, like, breathing acid over infidels who try to take treasure.
Okay. What are the rest of you giving for your tithe?
I don't know. You go first, Victoria.
Okay. So Victoria will dump out all of her money and also very gingerly take out what looks to be, honestly, a curved stick and explain very deeply, this is a holy relic of Torm's to find the secrets of the world. It is actually just a fork stick.
Ah.
Do you believe what you're saying?
Absolutely.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check.
Oh, she used those before. That's right.
Yeah, I was using it before to find the secret door.
Oh, hopefully. Oh, no.
Nope.
Oh,
Not
no.
charismatic.
Oh, is the dragon going to be insulted by this?
She looks at the stick. It's just a stick, right? Like a actual wooden stick?
Yeah, it's like a divining rod stick.
Okay. Yeah. And it's like, what? That is not worthy of treasure. I want magical items.
Unless she's speaking in common, she's just gonna stare.
Well, you were speaking in common, so she would have switched to common. Because dragons know common.
Well, this is all I have, and the money.
I don't have any magical items. I was literally complaining about that before.
Yep, I also do not have magical items. But while this is going on, I'm pretty sure that Duran probably wormed in a couple onyx stones into the relief as well.
She looks at Duran and goes, "Hey, you dwarf! I want your armor."
Yes. Oh, man.
It'll go nicely with the weapons I've acquired. It has the same matching style.
Duran is going to kind of pat his armor for a moment. Look at the rest.
Don't look at me. The dragon's asking you to strip.
I'm sorry, guys. I am not giving up this armor. He's not saying that out loud, but he just cure wounds himself because that isn't. Oh man, he might even start walking towards the dragon as though he was going to.
Are you doing a sexy striptease?
Oh,
he's
no.
not, he's
one
not
strap.
actually. He's not actually taking it off.
Okay, you know what? The kobold will stand aside.
Yeah, Deirdre backs away too. Like,
Oh my god, you're gonna get both of them. Daedry, what are you giving to the dragon as this is happening? Or are you just, like, hesitating there?
I mean,
Oh God.
Yes.
Also,
you know,
surprised that the dragon didn't say anything about the fricking relief.
Well, she's busy making you strip. Show. Zio, you were saying?
Deirdre is going to walk forward at least to offer up, like, gold. Because that's all she has. Like, she's like, I don't have magical weapons. I suck at magic for some reason.
Okay,
But she's
so
going to walk forward and offer gold.
so you're basically making a show of emptying your pockets as well?
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Durand, give me a dexterity check.
Did I say he was attacking her yet?
Okay, what are you doing?
He will say, in addition to the artwork behind me, the only thing that of much value I have is my gold. This is just rusty old armor, and I don't really think you'd want it.
Plus, he needs to be clothed if we're going to find you more treasure, right? I mean, we had to fight a lot of nasty things for the stuff we have, so if we give up all our weapons and armor, we won't be able to bring you back anymore.
Yeah, do you really want to see a naked dwarf? Like, that doesn't seem appealing. Meanwhile, Deirdre looks like a dwarf right now, but she forgets that.
I know how armor works. You're wearing clothes under it. I want the armor. Also, I like your glaive. I want that too.
Well,
There's nowhere safe to stand anymore.
And Kobold, I like your rapier.
Oh, you can have it. Here you go.
well,
Deirdre gives this look to Durand for a moment.
you're in the same boat, my dear.
Are we doing this, guys, out of character? God damn it.
We've got to. Durand is not going to give up the armor.
The kobold gives up their weapon.
Okay.
Are you going to at least move? Oh, but yeah, this
God,
is
I
not...
wish I had advantage right now.
Hey! Oh, you're just hiding in the corner over there?
Yeah, she seems to, like, stop caring about the kobold after he gives the rapier over.
Come on,
Yeah, there's no...
please give me advantage.
I don't have a way to give you advantage. I can't even get advantage at this point, because it's not really behind it.
I know.
So what
Yeah,
are you two
but-
doing?
Durand is also going to make a show of forming his shield out of magic itself. Because distract the dragon and then poop the snoot.
Yeah.
Give me a
Are you-
deception check.
Okay. Would I have advantage because fast hands? Because that's the only way I'm gonna fucking get.
No.
I didn't think so. There's no way that this is gonna pass. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I told you. There's no way. I have a 6 in deception, or not a 6, a 6 in charisma.
I will say I got a 7 in her insight. And still, she sees
I
what you're
know.
doing. Yes.
Haru, if she's paying attention to Durand
Mhm.
and I'm emptying out my pockets, would I be able to poke her without her noticing in a split second?
Give me a deception check.
Would she have advantage since the dragon is currently looking at me?
No, because she's in the eye of... Like, she's right there, too.
11.
Alright, well, I rolled a 7.
Good.
So I will give you advantage on your attack.
Okay, are you ready, Sho? Let's do this.
Yes. Yeah. So I know I don't have advantage, but I'm just still gonna boop the snoot.
Oh yeah, no, we're gonna die.
Yeah. I know.
Are you fucking serious?
I boop the snoot to the side, and hopefully the dragon breath goes wide instead of hitting me.
Both of those miss.
Ooh,
The
yeah.
kobold says in Draconic, I also brought you dinner.
All right, she's gonna release her dragon's breath, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's gonna get both Durand and Victoria in the back because it's a straight line.
Mm-hmm.
So both of you give me dexterity checks.
Come
Yep.
on, guys.
Nope.
Are you fucking serious? No.
I'm not dexterous.
Guys!
Don't.
Oh, this is gonna be a quick session.
Uh-huh. I have a backup character.
I like her.
Oh, I'm dead.
So
Again.
both of you take another 47 acid damage as she breathes out. You guys are so unlucky that I managed to get her breath weapon back so fast.
I know.
Yes.
We might have been able to almost get her.
Daedry,
Not even close. We had no chance. We're level 4, guys. Come on.
Yeah, I
Seriously.
don't understand why there was this dragon in this module. I
We're supposed
don't
to be level
understand.
5. We skipped the level.
you guys have skipped. Yeah, you skipped quite a lot in this.
You're
Whatever.
supposed to be level 5 when you end.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're supposed to be
Yeah,
level
no.
5 when you fight this thing, I'm pretty sure.
Either way, you had a chance to get away. You just had to give up all your things.
Fuck off. No.
Tried to.
It's like the end of a video game, you know? You lose all your power-ups, and you have to build up from scratch.
Deirdre would not give up her glaive. She would have given up gold. Her glaive she will not give up.
Yep.
What's Daedra doing then? Because the dragon's turning on you now.
Oh, I know. Give me a second, I'm looking at shit. Fuck. I don't know. Give me a second. I'm looking at Deirdre's spells.
I will say, Daedry is smart enough to know that if she walks away, she might be able to come back and claim her glaive. If she goes down, that's it. Your one chance of survival right now is giving up your glaive.
God, I fucking hate this Karu.
Considering inflict wounds is just a touch, it could have been misunderstood. You still have a chance.
She's gonna hate this dragon, she's gonna want to kill it, but she drops her glaive.
Well, at least not all of you were stupid. Is that all your gold?
Mm-hmm.
Very well then. You two may leave.
Will you let us drag their bodies out? I mean, they've been scarred. They're gonna remember this for the rest of their lives and hopefully have a healthy fear of the power of dragons.
I want the armor. You can take the other girl. But the dwarf is mine.
I mean, he's gonna die if you don't do anything. How is he gonna be yours if he's dead?
It'll make a good meal.
I will take the dragon's advice, and I will stabilize the cleric and start dragging them away. We'll be back with more gold later.
Show. I don't want to leave Durand.
Do what you gotta.
We have a motivation now. This is our tragic backstory.
No, Deirdre just wants that glaive back.
I mean, yeah. I know you want that glaive back. But yeah, the only way you're getting the glaive and still getting your life is leaving the glaive for now. You can always come back later. It's not like the dragon's gonna move from here. This is her lair.
Fucking hell. I'll help with Victoria. I'm sorry, Show, there's nothing I can do.
Alright, so you stabilize Victoria. Do you guys have any health potions left?
I have one healing potion left.
Okay, so
I'm making a medicine check. I don't want her to wake up and kill someone, so she's stable, but she'll wake up in an hour and a bit.
Oh,
Probably wise.
DC 10, I'm sure.
probably wise, yeah. All right, so you stabilize her, and between both of you, cross the rope bridge.
we're not going to be able to get up with her like this.
Yeah, but if you give her the potion where the dragon's not in sight, it'll probably go better.
Yeah.
So you drag her all the way back to the staircase.
And then give her the healing potion.
Yeah. The dragon seems to be pretty busy with the meal you left her.
I am so sorry, Sho.
I mean, at least you avoided a TPK.
But seriously,
I've lost characters on this one. Not every single time, but yeah, this kills people.
How is this module for level 4s?
You're supposed to sneak up on it. We did not sneak up on it. We
I
did
would like to point
acrobatic
out-
shit and died.
I was gonna say also, there's no way that a character in full armor could have snuck up on it.
No. There are ways, but yes, this is a very lethal encounter. And the thing
Level
is,
4.
she's in the water, and it's hard to tell where she is. But yeah, if
Yeah.
you sneak up on her, she's basically sleeping on her hoard, and you catch her asleep. The problem
Yeah.
is you guys made enough noise to wake her up, and she went to investigate.
Need 4 to 5 characters to get a surprise encounter doing about 15 damage or more each, and then hopefully you'll have enough to kill her before she kills more than one party member, and then Healing Word will get up some of you, and then you might live. But it's rough. It's always rough. But yes, this is how this one ends. 50% of the time.
I mean, to be fair, also, yeah, if you guys had gone through the other levels, I probably would have bumped you up to level 5 before you came down here.
The kobold will still like to go through to the other levels. They need to find more gold. They intend to find gold, come back, and hope the dragon is out hunting. If it is out hunting, they'll steal back all their shit. If it's not, they'll give the dragon gold.
It all depends on where the dragon is.
Depends on where the dragon is. That is the kobold.
Alright, well, you guys make it eventually back up to the safety of the forge level, and probably lick your wounds. What are you three planning to do now that you have lost?
I have no fucking clue.
I mean, I still have my other rapier.
I have no weapon.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a good question. No, I wasn't thinking that far. If I've been thinking clearly, I might have tried to give them the non-magical rapier. But
She seemed
wasn't
pretty
thinking that
distracted
far.
because of Durand. I mean, yeah, if Durand had given him the armor away, you guys would have walked away. Probably, maybe even with the... No, she wanted the glaive. She wanted something from each of you that you would not want to necessarily give away.
About the principle of the thing. She wanted submission.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because like the only way that she will not kill you is if you surrender entirely. And the module does say throw their arms and armor into the lake. So like, yeah, you're meant to strip down from that encounter. You do go up. You are right beside a forge foundry. You could ask them to make you a weapon. They probably do have weapons in the forge. Probably not a glaive, but...
Glaive is literally the only martial weapon I am proficient in.
You could try asking them to make you one, but that'll take a while. Or you can send a note to the Adventurers Guild saying, hey, we need help. While you guys think of what you're gonna do, why don't we go on break? Hi guys, and welcome back. Sorta. When we came back from break, and even during the break, I was juggling a lot of stuff as the DM, and I unfortunately forgot to unmute XSplit as we picked the game back up. That means we lost the audio of the second half of this session. Yeah. It's been a while since this happened. We have 2 streamers in our small group, Garm and myself. Generally, we try our best to have the one of us that isn't DMing stream a game. That isn't always possible, as we're not both in every game we stream. And when I stream, I have to manually mute and unmute XSplit for breaks. I tend to be fine with this when I'm not DMing or juggling a lot of stuff, but well... In this case, I was concerned about making sure my players were still having fun with the session. Sho had just lost a character, and Zio was dealing with the loss of an important item to her character's backstory. And that day we had 0 viewers. So we had no idea, as we continued our game, that we were muted on stream. Which is unfortunate, because we had some great moments in the second half with a very fun finale. When we got back from break, Sho brought in his secondary character. He'd already had prepped as an alt for our Yawning Portal modules, called Brenner Stormchill. He's a Dragonborn incarnate emergent, and his Dragon Soul buddy, Winterwing, a small dog-sized dragon companion. With him, he brought a replacement glaive for Daedry, so she'd have a weapon to use. Their plan was to finish scouring the caves of Khundrukar, to find as much loot as possible for a daring plan to steal from the Black Dragon. Yeah, I know. Crazy. Armed with new weapon and companion, they made their way up to the Glitterheim Cavern to explore. First, they found the staircase they'd missed the first time that led down into the sinkhole, an area of the old dwarves of Khundrukar had used as storage. After a quick encounter with a grey ooze, and I will say that encounter went by really quickly. Holy crap. Not much luck with the loot there. Just old boxes, really. They investigated along the underground river, and thanks to Brenner's companion, avoided the foul waters of some waterlogged rooms to retrieve some treasure. 2 potions of unknown origin, one with cloudy green liquid with a jellyfish-like bubble, and one with invisible liquid. I'm sure some of you can guess what those 2 are for. Continuing down the river path, they then encountered a roper, who tried its best to eat them. My rolls were playing in their favor, though, and only Brenner came close to the roper, as the rest of the party kept their distance, and Daedry even managed to do quite a lot of damage by letting the roper grab her to use inflict wounds on it. From the roper, they gained a ring of spell storing and 6 gems of varying worth. Then they explored the last corner of the sinkhole, prison, finding some platinum and the key to the door they had broken down that led to the foundry. Whoops. With the sinkhole entirely explored, the group made their way back up to the Glitterheim, and finally uncovered the tombs that the Khundrukar dwarves had left behind, ruthlessly looting every single one in search of treasure. Yeesh. At least Durand wasn't there for that. Ha! Well, while they were at it, Victoria and Brenner spotted the entrance and movement that led to the troglodyte village. The group quickly decided that they weren't willing to commit mass murder on top of grave robbing, and went on their way to investigate the sounds of chains on stone that Daedry had heard to the south. The chain noises came from the troglodyte's pet, a large underground lizard, which they kept close to starvation as a secret weapon, and as a guard for their stash of treasure. After some half-hearted attempts to tame the beast, they put it out of its misery from a distance. I didn't even bother rolling initiative for that one, it would have been very pathetic. And then they looted the treasure it had been guarding. Finally, armed with all the loot they could find, they descended back to the foundry to rest and put their next plan in action. Alright, so at this point we were all a bit tired, and while I would have called an end, I knew that this was the last scene of the module, so I went easy on them. If I'd had the energy and time, I would have loved to turn the last bit of the adventure into a skill challenge, but they'd worked hard enough, and I wanted them to succeed, so I let them narrate their plans instead. To be fair, their plan was pretty great. Over the course of a week, Trouble, who had already ingratiated himself quite nicely to the dragon, descended to the Black Lake on a daily basis with first food, then treasure, to befriend the Black Dragon, whom he discovered was called Nightscale. His plan was to figure out when the dragon left her lair to hunt for food and see how long she was away, so the party could safely descend to steal from her before she returned. While he worked on that, the party worked on bringing down and crafting a barge to reach her island treasure hoard. Once they were ready and Trouble had figured out that she left for about an hour at a time during sunset to hunt, the party stole into her cave and robbed her of the loot they'd used to bribe her, their magical weapons they'd lost, Deirdre's glaive, and some other goodies Trouble had tagged as worth taking from the hoard. Then they fled for their lives. They were already heading into the woods outside the mountain when they heard the angry roar of the dragon, and they kept to the forest and hidden so as not to be spotted. They had their loot. Trouble gained some more backstory, because Nightscale the Black Dragon has sworn to hunt the kobold down for this theft and betrayal. And that's how we ended Forge of Fury. Thanks for listening, whoever is out there. If you have a moment and enjoy what we put out there, please leave us a comment, rate us on iTunes, or hit us up on Twitter at MidgardyRPG. Feedback is important.